All cash.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We live?
We are live, everybody. Welcome. We're at the beautiful Outback Steakhouse on 9975 Triangle Boulevard. We got some few people here. Thank you guys for joining us. Jason, thanks, bud. So we're here. It's finally here. This is what we've been talking about for weeks, months, years between us. So the draft is tonight.
Years in the making.
Yes, we got a nice quality Outback Bloomin' Onion right here. All right, famous Bloomin' Onion from Outback Steakhouse.
All you can eat blooms today during the show.
All you can eat blooms
during the show.
During the show, all you can eat blooms. So come on down and have yourself a bloom or six.
Yeah.
I know you had like a couple mocks you were working on last night.
Yeah. We're gonna do a 2-round mock draft. I'm gonna have that finished and ready to post here mid-afternoon.
Yes.
Putting the finishing touches on it. 2-round mock, and I also updated with obviously Seattle getting the extra first-round pick. But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a 2-round mock. Made a couple changes. At the top, I guess the big thing right now, a lot of discussion about Dwayne Haskins. The Redskins moving up for Haskins. I do think Dwayne Haskins will go in the top 10.
Yeah.
I think the 10th spot's kind of hot.
It is. It's
the Broncos. I can see the
being
Redskins moving up ahead of the Dolphins, and even the Bengals, who are rumored to be interested in Dwayne Haskins. So I think that's the hot name. I do think he's going to go in the top 10. Daniel Jones, another hot name.
Yes. So, you talk about the Broncos and the number 10 pick. Obviously, my dream scenario would be Devin White falling to him, but we've seen, I think maybe the Broncos being the team that we've seen the most different names at. I've seen Devin White. I've seen Ed Oliver slip into them, which isn't going to happen. I've seen Dwayne Haskins. I've seen Drew Lock. I've seen Devin Bush. I've seen Daniel Jones, a lot of options at the 10, and that probably is the most likely trade scenario for a team trying to get into the top 10.
It's a good spot.
It is a good spot,
absolutely. The Broncos, yes. I think it's going to be a hot pick, because then you got the Bengals at 11 and the Dolphins at 13. So I think someone is going to want to move up for a quarterback. So I think they're going to get a lot of calls, and they could maybe move back from 10, 15 and pick up an extra second rounder.
For sure, yes.
So John Elway could really work this draft well. And then another guy, that Jonah Williams, is kind of shooting back up the draft boards. I think he's definitely going to be a top 10 pick. Heard the Bills definitely want him at 9.
Yeah.
But now it looks like the Lions may even take him at 8, or someone will move up ahead of the Bills to take him. But Jonah Williams and Ed Oliver, two guys, really moving back up. Kind of the boards are kind of going back to where they started. The draft kind of comes full circle.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It starts out, you have your big board, then you get some guys with hot names, it gets mixed up a little, but kind of comes full circle. I think that's what's happening. You got Bosa back at the top, Ed Oliver, guys like Jonah Williams, so it's kind of reestablishing itself again.
Brian Fahey, welcome to the show, buddy.
What's up, Brian?
Bill Kennedy, my cousin, welcome to the show. And big shout out to Billy. He just found out he's having a baby girl. Congratulations, buddy! Another addition to our family. We can't wait for that. He shanked the punt though on the reveal. So his wife had a soccer ball she kicked, and he had a football, and they were going to kick it, and whatever it landed on, you'd go blue or pink, and he shanked it right into a tree. Luckily, his wife connected, and we were able to see the pink go out. So congratulations, bud! We can't wait for that.
Who else we got, Joe? I can't see. I'm blind.
Well, I have my laptop going here. It's going a little bit crazy. We got Bill and Brian posting some stuff. We can't see anything over here, unfortunately, because we're old. But we will get to that hopefully soon. Maybe if I hit a little refresh here. We got a lot of stuff going on today. We got that helmet we got to give away. This is a big day. So we reveal it.
We'll probably
a little bit of a teaser there. If anybody saw that, nobody saw it though.
We'll spin it before the show's over.
Congrats, Billy. He shanked it. He definitely shanked it. Beverly says hello to you.
Beverly, hi,
all right.
Nice to hear from you.
Excellent. Thanks for coming in, guys, and hanging out with us. So we're gonna.
John,
Yes, John's here. My boy Jason's live here, just taking it all in. Just sipping on some Dr. P. Tia Dings is in the house. She's in the house, in the real house, and on the Lefty's in the house. She found our 298th like, So wife just pulled in. It's getting crazy in here. Whoa, the Stampedes are coming. Everybody relax. There's enough Bloomin' Onions for everybody, okay?
During the show.
My mom's in the house.
Next hour.
Happy birthday, Mom, to you yesterday. She's in the house. All right, so we're gonna go jump back into that mock we were talking about. This is a draft show.
Hey, Robin.
And Robin's in the house, and we got a lot of talk about Kyler Murray last night.
Yeah, Charlie Casserly kind of attempting to start a rumor, and then he kind of backtracked. He said some team told him that Nick Bosa told them that the Cardinals are taking #1. Sounds like a restaurant rumor.
Yeah, we know a few of those.
You know, my brother's friend's cousin's aunt said he was cheating on her.
Absolutely.
But anyway, that's what Charlie Casserly said, that supposedly some team told him that Nick Bosa talked to them and told him that the Cardinals are taking it in #1. I think the Cardinals are still trying to kind of bait the Niners into moving out, maybe see if they can even get like a 3rd-round pick.
What's our favorite?
The Niners do want to take Bosa.
Our favorite word or phrase we love to use around draft time, at least mine, is the smoke screen. Okay, there's a lot of smoke screens going on in this draft, and the Kyler Murray not going #1 to me, and probably to you also, and to most people, is a smoke screen. It's gonna happen. You said something about his agent being there.
Yeah, and that's what kind of gave it away to me. His agent is in Arizona, but they kind of try to keep it quiet. But it turned out he is in Arizona. I think they're talking contract, because you got to figure, if the Cardinals take Murray #1, they're going to want a contract that states he's not going to play baseball.
Right.
So I would suspect they'd want something in writing before they take him #1.
Mm-hmm.
So
you would think.
if I had to guess, I think shortly before the draft starts tonight, the Cardinals are going to announce they came to Murray.
Interesting.
On the deal.
That would be nice. And
very, very shortly before.
And last year we saw it with Baker Mayfield. It was only like maybe the day before, the morning of, that we thought, oh wow, the Browns are really going to take Baker. And I think in drafts past it was like, oh, you knew a week before, and it kind of took the suspense away.
Yeah.
And here, and I think the NFL has tried to do that. I think the NFL has tried to say, hey, look, kind of back off with your announcements, because it does take away from the feel of the draft when you're like, okay, who's going to be the #1 pick? So, Sylvia, thanks for joining us. Another Outbacker. Thanks for coming in. So it's going to be interesting to see. And we both think Murray's going to Arizona. We both think that after that it's going to be Bosa out of San Fran.
Yeah.
I know the Niners are going to be, but we said
run
to the. It's going to be like John Elway in '83 when the Colts drafted him, like instantly.
Someone had a good analogy with the Niners pick. They said because they love Quentin Williams too. So if Quentin Williams is there at 2 and Bosa's gone, they wouldn't be upset at all. But I heard this is a great analogy. He said if Bosa's there, they run to the podium to make the pick. If Quentin Williams is there, they just walk quickly. They're still happy, but Bosa's there, they run to make that pick.
For sure.
And then #3.
Real quick, sorry, when you get there, Billy says if they don't take Bosa at 1, talking about the Cardinals, he's praying that the Raiders don't take Murray. And I kind of agree with him. I mean, Derek Carr is no slouch. I don't know why they're thinking of going away from Derek Carr, because Raiders before Derek Carr were atrocious, had no quarterback play, had no quarterback. So I think he's right on that. I think they should stick with that. Ricky Garcia, what's up,
the
my
Raiders
dude?
could really play the draft well, because they could get a defensive stud at 4. They can get a corner or offensive lineman with the other first-round pick, and the other one they could still get a quarterback. But the interesting thing is, Quentin Williams, who I think is the best player in the draft, I know you do, and I know several people do. Looks like the Jets are going to take Ed Oliver over Quentin Williams, so you can have Quentin Williams falling 4 to Oakland. I mean, you talk about that would be a slam dunk, home run pick for Mike Mayock, John Gruden.
Nobody in the NFC West wants that to happen.
To get Quentin Williams at #4, arguably the best player in the draft.
Yes.
So that'd be interesting. Then Tampa at 5. I think you're going to have trade activities.
Oh yeah, for sure. Unless they
that phone's gonna be ringing off the hook. That's gonna be the first spot where I think you could really see some trade action. If they stay put, I think they either go Devin White or possibly Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's gonna be there for him.
But I wouldn't be surprised if someone moves up for a quarterback. I mean, it might be a little bit too early for Haskins, but if the Redskins really love him, like we're hearing,
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a little slight limb. I'm gonna say that there's gonna be at least 2 trades in the top 10. 2 trades. Tampa Bay and Denver. 2 trades in the top 10. I don't know when's the last time we've seen 2 top 10 trades in the draft.
Is there going to be 2 quarterbacks in the top 10?
I think with those trades, I think it's usually when trades happen in the top 10, top 15, it's usually to go get a quarterback, like we've seen with the Mahomes draft and Deshaun Watson and those guys. So I think that might be happening.
There's never been 2 trades in the top 10?
No. I'm saying that there has there been one recently.
Last year.
Was there last year?
You had the Bills moving up to get Josh Allen.
Yep.
And then you had the Cardinals moving up to the Raiders.
To get Rosen on 10. See, I told you, it's been a while. See, that's why he's
Whole
here.
year.
I'm here for all the glimmer and the glam. He's here for all the, he's the brains.
Nah.
I'm the bronze. Okay, so that's why he's here. Yeah, Bill Kennedy says Carr a year with the weapons he's got. If that doesn't work, cut him next year. Only $6 million against Scat. That's a good point. That's a good point, Billy. I mean, you would know. You're the Raider guru, buddy. So that's a good move. I think you're right. Jason says that the Giants are going to take 2 quarterbacks in the first round. Haskins and Gurr. Listen, the Giants already got rid of their best player. Maybe you never know. I don't think Greer's going in the first round there, big
So you got Tampa at 5, so they trade, and you got the Giants. The Giants, let's say the Redskins trade up for Haskins, then I think the Giants could possibly take Daniel Jones at 6. I know a couple people have it.
Big name on NFL Network, Daniel Jeremiah's got that going. I think it's no way. Wifey's here.
Come say hi?
Emily, she's a little camera shy. It's all right. She's here to work. We're here to babble.
Beautiful wife.
Yes.
Just let me have draft day today.
Oh yeah.
To myself, I appreciate that.
Always appreciated when they let us have our football days to ourselves, because we need more than one. Let's be real, a week. So yeah, you were going to the Jets. You said Quinn and Ed Oliver to the Jets.
Ed Oliver.
Yes.
Raiders, Quinn and Williams. Bucks are the wild card at 5. Then the Giants. We'll see what happens here. And the Jaguars at 7. Let's talk about that pick for a little bit.
Let's.
T.J. Hawkinson, I think, will be the guy. I think to get Nick Foles is Zach Ertz.
Ooh.
His
It's an interesting comparison.
blanket.
I've actually heard that comparison.
Well, not so much even the same player, but just that type of weapon.
Right.
For Foles, who needs that tight end security blanket. And the Jaguars need help receiving wise.
Jaguars need a lot of help.
So I think that
On the
pick
offensive
makes
side of the ball.
makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then Detroit, I think Detroit's a hot team to trade out of the pick too. I think that spot's going to be a hot trade spot. Either someone maybe move up for Jonah Williams or Jawan Taylor or a quarterback. You think Tampa and Denver trade out. I'm going to say Detroit and Denver.
Interesting. Yeah, that's another team that we talk about, Detroit, only because I had them locked in, and a lot of people had them locked in taking Montez Sweat for a long time. Now there's a lot of talks about Montez Sweat having some heart condition, but it could be one of those what we call smoke screens. Now again, a heart condition is nothing to joke about, obviously, but it could be something that's minor that other teams are trying to make bigger, so that he's there for them.
Bill Belichick is known for starting these.
He's known for a lot of things that don't really make sense. Cheating, cough, cheating,
and winning Super Bowls.
Yeah, and winning Super Bowls, and his owners have been a little bit in trouble, but that's a different story. But that's Montez Sweat is an interesting name. He can go from 8 down to the first
round.
Yeah, it's insane.
I have him right now going to Seattle at 21.
21 to Seattle is so
I'm gonna say Detroit and Denver, the 2 trade teams.
Okay. Interesting.
Then you got Buffalo. The name I'm really hearing with them is Jonah Williams, tackle out of Alabama. They want to protect your franchise, Josh Allen.
We got a little cheese fry action in the building, Jason. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate that. Wow, I'm gonna help myself in a second here because I'm stored. Anyway,
Jonah Williams, I think, is going to be a guy for the Bills if he's there. But like I said, his name is really starting to buzz up, so someone can move up to take him. Or the Bills go a number of ways. If Hawkinson happened to fall there, or even a guy, a pass rusher like my guy Brian Burns, the edge rusher.
You keep going. I'm going to serve our guests here.
Absolutely.
So you say Brian Burns?
I think Brian Burns is going to be one of those guys that sneaks into the top 10, and a lot of people don't have him going top 10. But big Brian Burns fans, I think he's a Aldon Smith type pass rusher. So I think he definitely he's got a good chance to get in the top 10. And that brings us to your Denver Broncos at 10. Like
I'm back right in time here for
that. It's going to be a hot trade.
Yes. Very big. A lot of scenarios there. So,
John Elway.
Like we always, like I've been saying for months, weeks, Devin White is the dream scenario for me personally, and I know a lot of Bronco fans that I've talked to. Devin White's the dream scenario. Dwayne Haskins has been talked a lot about number 10 for the Broncos. That he's the prototype for John Elway's offense or John Elway's goals and to get them back to the Super Bowl. He's been my favorite quarterback in this draft. That's been no secret. Kyler Murray wouldn't be the number 1 pick, wouldn't be going before Haskins if Cliff Kingsbury didn't exist on this earth.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They even share the same agent. That's how.
Roman, what's up, buddy? Get to work. I mean, to me, it's looking more likely that instead of Devin White or a quarterback that it's traded, But like I said, Devin White, dream scenario. If we don't go Devin White, Devin Bush is also an option.
Devin Bush,
and as we know, as everybody who watches the show knows how much you love Devin Bush. Christian Ramos in the house.
Whoa,
what's up, buddy?
Christian, what's up, buddy?
Welcome to the show. We miss you.
doing?
We need
You're
servers.
alive.
Come back.
Christian's alive. Thanks for joining us. Love
Yes.
Christian Ramos. Good guy.
Yes, very good guy. So yeah, we're talking about
Devin
Bush.
Bush guy. If he was 2 inches taller, you'd be talking about him with Devin White going top 5. The fact he's about 5'10" and a half kind of knocks him down on draft boards, but he's a heck of a player. That guy, he is a lightning rod. He hits anything that moves. He's a read and react type guy. Runs all over the field. 3-down linebacker. Comes from his dad played at Florida State.
Yes.
Good bloodlines. Big fan of him. I think I'm gonna do my top 50 final player board today.
All right,
I think I'm gonna have him in my top 10.
Excellent.
Big,
So yeah,
big Devin Bush fan.
So like we're gonna rapid fire this a little bit because I know everybody wants the helmet. Everyone wants to get the helmet. I get it. So we got Devin. Cincinnati Devin Bush is what I have. If he's not there,
We'll do some clip notes of.
I know the Miami Dolphins are want to be talking
All right,
about.
the Dolphins.
Got a Dolphin fan in the house.
I think when we did a show about a week or two ago, we were saying
it's got to be one.
Haskins is just going to follow the Dolphins. We really didn't see any other scenario that they weren't going to get him. Now they're going to have to move up to get him. Because the
absolutely.
Redskins, they're going to leapfrog them. So they're going to have to be active if they want to end up getting Dwayne Haskins. A guy that I've seen them linked to today is Brian Burns, though. Not to beat a dead horse.
No, hey, that's your guy, man.
I heard that they really like him too, but I think the Dolphins have to be aggressive and that if they think Dwayne Haskins is the quarterback of the for their team, they got to move up. What do you think? No,
Jason, what do you want to see the Dolphins do at 13, bud? Or do you want to see him trade up?
Trade down.
He wants to see him trade down, get more picks. That's an interesting. And Billy Kennedy says that T.J. Hawkinson is a game changer. I agree. We were talking about him earlier. I think that he's going to have an instant impact.
He's going to be for fantasy football buffs. He's going to have the biggest impact. Of
Think
all
so?
rookies in
There you go.
fantasy
You heard it here
football.
first. Terry Conger, thank you for joining us. Welcome. So I mean, T.J. Hawkinson is a big name. He's going to have an immediate impact. I know another guy that I think we were talking about too. Not to talk about the meat and potatoes draft, about the lineman Garrett Bradbury, the center from NC State. He's
Really
been linked and
center.
locked into Minnesota ever since. I think they must have watched our show when I said Garrett Bradbury would go 18. It must have been that
draft board.
So it must have been that. So now that's an interesting name. He's definitely going to be the best center taken, or the top center taken. He's the best center in the draft. So that's an interesting name to keep an eye out for you lineman fans.
Yeah, Garrett Bradbury is as good of a center as you'll see coming out, and he can very well go 18 to the Vikings.
Yeah.
My mom's tuned in. Hi, Mom.
Mom's tuned in. Emily's taking pics. Oh, the paparazzi's here. Everybody just calm down.
My lovely wife.
Excellent. So, what's another name we got on this list?
So
buddy?
let's talk about Noah Fant.
Cool,
That's
okay.
another
Same
interesting
team,
name.
same position as
I've
TJ
seen
Hawk.
him as high as Green Bay.
Hey, Pops. Yes.
And as low as Oakland to 24, even New England 32. He won't last there.
Oh,
Noah Fant's an interesting.
I hope not.
I mean, you talk about you're going to have 2 Iowa tight ends going possibly in the top 12. 2 years removed from George Kittle coming in the NFL and having the success he did with the 49ers. So that's an interesting name to keep an eye on. Let's talk about your guy, Lonnie Johnson, the quarterback out of Kentucky.
So check it. I watched that bowl game, Kentucky-Penn State last year.
Where Josh Allen had 3 sacks.
Yes.
MVP.
Josh Allen kind of came alive and
he went from a top 15 pick to a top 5
Well, he
pick.
became a household name, so to speak, after that for NFL draft gurus or NFL fans. So then I was watching another guy by the name of Lonnie Johnson who made a pick in that game, had a couple of great plays, and I'm like, man, this guy's really good. So then we start doing our mocks and stuff, and I'm not seeing his name anywhere in the top 2 rounds, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is just me overhyping some guy. Then I'm looking, I'm like, you know what? Then I see him creep into a 2nd round mock of Mel Kiper's draft, and I was like, you know what, this guy, so let me go watch a little more film. I mean, I'm telling you, the technique of this guy is second to none. The cornerback draft, depending on who you talk to, corners in this draft are some say it's a great corner draft, others say no. I think there's going to be a few corners taken in the 1st round, and I think Lonnie Johnson's one of them. 20 to Pittsburgh is very possible, but I have him 23 to Houston, and Houston's going to need a corner. They let go. Jonathan Joseph's getting old. Kareem Jackson went to Denver. Yes, they did get Bradley Roby from Denver, but only on a 1-year deal. for 10 mil, which is ridiculous. And so
Lonnie Johnson, a heck of a talent, 6'2", 205, long arms. The guy played at community college for 2 years and transferred to Kentucky. Had the big year this past year. Big corner though. He's shooting up the draft boards. You talked about Greedy Williams, Lonnie Johnson. I think those will be the top 2 corners. And then you've got Rocky Sin from Temple. Byron Murphy kind of moving back into the first round, another big corner. And then DeAndre Baker, probably the safest pick for a corner in the draft.
I think he's the second corner taken, DeAndre Baker. So I'm in minority on that a little bit, but I really think he's going to.
And I want to talk about some guys falling. I think DK Metcalf falls. I think DK Metcalf either goes 30 to Green Bay, 32 to New England, or possibly out of the first round.
Crazy to think
I
after all the hype.
think A.J. Brown goes ahead of him, his teammate.
Interesting. That's very possible. Like we said, always DK Metcalf's got the look, got the speed, got the build, but AJ Brown's got the production.
Yeah.
DK Metcalf did not have the production.
And I'm a big Greedy Williams.
Greedy Williams going 14 to Atlanta. You heard it here first or second.
Greedy Williams is going to be the best corner in this draft.
No question. He's going to be the top corner taken. Best corner in the draft.
And let's just talk about Chris Lindstrom, offensive guard from Boston College, a guy that's
another big name coming up.
Big physical guard, a mauler in the run game, experienced guy, 3-year starter. Oakland, I think, is definitely a possibility for him.
Yes.
Could even go New England, the Rams. I think he goes. He does end up going the first round. Let's see if you want to hit him with Jerry Tillery, DT from Notre Dame. He's moving up on boards.
You
I
talk
think
about
he'll be a first-round pick.
Not to interrupt you. You talk about Oakland. Billy's in here. I know he's a big Raider guy. They got those 3 picks. I'm interested to see from a Raiders fan perspective. Do you think they're going to make all 3 of those picks? Do you think though if those 3 picks get taken? I personally think they're not. They're either going to use those 2 late first to maybe package to get up, or one of them in the second. They've got 5 picks in the top. What, 37 picks?
It depends. 4, I think. But
4 picks.
But if one of them's a quarterback, because then if it's a quarterback, it's a redshirt guy.
Yes.
If they don't take a quarterback, yes, I do think they trade one of the picks. So I don't think you're going to draft 4 guys who are going to start. That's pretty. I know they have a lot of holes, but I don't know. I think they maybe get another pick in the future. But if they take a quarterback, then yes, keep all the picks, because basically you're going to have a rookie that's
you're going to need to surround him with some young talent with them. And talk about that trade that went down yesterday. Before.
I think Seattle is still celebrating. I think they rolled over and smoked a cigarette after they.
I really think Seattle's got big headaches from the parties they had last night from that draft.
Louise. They got talk about.
Go ahead.
They got a first rounder, 29th overall
this year.
Mm-hmm. Second rounder next year, and then the Chiefs still have to break the bank to pay Frank Clark. I mean, it's really kind of mind-boggling because they just traded D4 to the Niners for a second rounder next year. Basically the same player.
Yes.
From a pass rush standpoint, the same guy.
And I mean, the fact that Kansas City and right after they gave him that big contract, Seattle gave him that contract, and the best scenario would be, all right, well, it's one of those things you're like, oh, let's give him this big contract. Hey, wouldn't that be great if we could trade him? Yeah, but it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden KC comes calling and says, oh, we lost D4. We're desperate. But the thing is, with the Chiefs, from the Chiefs' standpoint, they think they have the team to win a Super Bowl, which they do. So they need those bigger names on defense.
It makes sense from I mean, it definitely going to help.
But you better win a Super Bowl.
But just giving up that first round, they gave up a second rounder, great trade. But the first rounder, and he's a guy who's had off the field issues, domestic abuse problem. You just release Kareem Hunt right away without kind of letting that process go through. And now you spend over $100 million and trade a couple of picks for a guy who's had off the field issues. So
very interesting. Very interesting.
And you got Tariq Hill still up. But I mean, I would have kept. I know it's kind of a scheme fit. Frank Clark maybe fits the scheme a little bit better now, but you can't tell me Frank Clark is a better player D4. If he is, it's barely.
Yeah, barely. I mean, I don't think anybody. I think people know who D Ford is more than they know who Frank Clark is. But which doesn't it doesn't matter, obviously. But it's just something to think about.
D Ford had 13.5 sacks. I think Clark had 14.
They're very similar players. And then, like you said, with the Niners trade, it doesn't look too bad.
It just looks like a really great trade for the Niners now. Getting him just for the second and to the contract, they got him for a lot cheaper than.
Star, welcome to the show, man.
Hey,
my old buddy Starbucks. And,
coaching the O-line up at
O-line coach. I don't know if he's still at Laley or not, but Amber, thanks for joining us. Amber Miller, old Outbacker, coming in. Jason's here. He says free Tyreek. That's another one.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. So, I know that's kind of, and then we got to talk about the Super Bowl champs.
Let's roll. What? Oh, you want to go?
Well, just real quick.
Let's touch the Rams. Let's talk about the Rams and Patriots.
Super Bowl.
Rams, I think, go offense or defensive line. Probably offense.
Trench pick.
I know they'd love to get their hands on Bradbury. I don't think he'd last that long.
Yeah.
Maybe Lindstrom or the tackle from Kansas State.
Right.
Moving up. He could be a possibility here. And let's talk about New England. Irv Smith Jr. makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Talk about the Saban Belichick connection. They need a tight end. I'm sure the Patriots would love to move out of the first round, get extra picks like they always do. That's a possibility. Or let's say if Drew Lock falls into the 20s, do you think New England shows interest in him?
What do you think, Jay? I think I just can't imagine a world where Tom Brady is still winning Super Bowls, throwing touchdowns. I get they got to think about the future eventually, but I just don't see them taking a quarterback in the first round until he's gone. And I think it's just one of those things that with Belichick, now Belichick wants to, but Kraft and Brady are like this, so Brady was probably with him.
Yeah, but Belichick runs the show.
Belichick runs the show, but then again he doesn't, because if he ran the show, Garoppolo would probably still be there. So I don't know.
Yeah,
it's an interesting
draft,
draft stuff, but I mean.
What about Greer? You think he's a?
I think Will Greer. I mean, I know Jason and I are a little biased, and I know Ryan is biased with it because we're Gator guys, and we saw him play, and unfortunately lost him because of the whole, he took a pill he wasn't supposed to, or he took too much Advil, something stupid, and we lost him, and West Virginia reaped the benefits, and I think Greer is a great prospect. I don't think he's going to go first round, but I think he could be an early mid-second round pick, and that would be probably the ceiling for Will Greer. Yeah. But the New England Patriots, I think, are taking a tight end. I think they got to replace Rob Gronkowski. Irv Smith makes a lot of sense because the Alabama connections. Nick Saban, Bill Belichick are buddies. But like you said, I guess I would be surprised if they took a quarterback, but it's very.
And then too, this is going to be the area of the draft where the wide receivers.
Ricky, what's up, bud?
You'll see kind of coming in that area. A.J. Brown, Keneal Harry, even Deebo Samuel from South Carolina. I think those guys you're going to see start going between 30 to 40 range. Mm-hmm. So I think that's going to be the portion of the draft where you see wide receivers come up the board. And DK Metcalf too. I think Metcalf.
He might be one of the. You think anybody might trade up for DK Metcalf? No. Okay, interesting.
No, it's going to fall to the team, and he could potentially be a steal. He gets in the right, coaching staff, kind of develop his route running, but he can come in and make an impact in the return game. And as a big play guy, he just needs to refine his route running skills. That's for sure. And Rockinson, cornerback from Temple, I think he's kind of solidified himself as a first round player.
First rounder for sure.
DTs from Clemson, I think they go first round. Farrell from Clemson. Heard Baltimore loves him. 3
Clemson D linemen in the first round.
Absolutely.
100%.
Oh yeah.
What do you think, bud?
Possibly in the top 20.
What do you think? I'm excited. I want to do this.
Hold on. Let's just before we do that, you want to throw out like two predict. I know you said you think there's 2 trades in the top 10.
Okay.
A couple of things you want to just throw out.
Well, it's a top 10 prediction if we're talking trades.
Or just whole draft.
Okay, a whole draft. I say.
Is there be a surprise? Is there? What's going to be the first surprise pick? What's going to be the first pick where we're like, whoa?
Now, a couple weeks ago, Ed Oliver going 4 would have been the Raiders' surprise pick because the Raiders are always making. But your boy Brian Burns could be that pick. I know that you were thinking that too. And they were talking, but there's been rumblings that the Raiders are having issues with their scouts because they want to make a surprise pick, and scouts think they're crazy. Yeah. But John Gruden and Mike Mayock think they don't care. Then you can go home. This is our guy. So the Raiders are definitely brewing something at 4. Something weird's going to happen at 4. But to me, I think that the Giants. I'm going to go crazy, okay? I'm going to go against my my thing here. The Giants will not take a quarterback in the first round.
I agree.
No quarterback in the first round for the Giants. That's all I got. What about you?
Yeah, I think 2 quarterbacks could go in the top 10. Could. But I think Brian Burns is the guy that goes top 10 no one talks about. I think Jonah Williams will maybe go a little bit higher than most people think. And I'll throw it out there. I think 2 quarterbacks go top 10.
Top 10?
I don't think they deserve to.
No.
I don't think either. Actually, I'm sorry, 3 quarterbacks. I meant
Haskins. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Murray. We always forget Murray.
We always forget
Murray, Haskins, and Daniel Jones go top 10.
Interesting. And that very well could happen. And more than likely because somebody traded up for one of them, that's why it's going to happen. Brandon Felder, my Madden buddy. Guy, I can't beat the guy. I can't do it. What's up, pal?
All right, let's do
this. So let's reveal what it is first. Real quick, we gave our clues. Okay, we gave anybody that's in here. Gazelle, another former Outbacker. How you doing? So we got the 3 clues were he played offense.
Yep.
He played with a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yep.
And what was the other one?
From California.
From the state of California.
And he played college football.
I'm going to give one more crazy, should get it. He wears the number 17. Offense.
You
Plays
know
with a
what it
Super Bowl quarterback. Wears the number 17 from the state of California. Jason has no idea. I can see it in his face. Oh, now he's a wide receiver. We're going crazy. We're going to give guys a couple minutes, a couple seconds.
Do you want to give it away?
Let's just do it. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Can we see it is the question. All right. The answer is Davante Adams. Let me just show you real quick
wide
here.
Receiver.
Stud wide receiver from the Packers. We got the signature there.
Prime of his career.
He is in his prime. Davante Adams. We've got a little picture here showing that he signed it.
This is probably what, $100 value?
The JSA COA, I'd say if you're lucky,
75,
75 to 100, depending on who you talk to. All right, Ricky, am I right? So Davante Adams. I know we got a lot of Packer fans that are in our group here, a lot of following. This is for you, Jason. Okay. So Davante Adams is going to be given away right here today. We're going to do that right now. I'm going to go grab the camera. We have, let's see, I'm randomizing the names like crazy. I'm going to bring the camera over and we'll do it live.
Do it live!
We'll do it live. So we've got, I think, 56 total names on the wheel.
How many?
Okay, 56.
Wow.
And so I'm going to grab the camera. It's going to get a little dicey here. We're going to give this thing
Just don't
away.
drop it like
I won't drop it like we did on the blooper reel. Excuse me here. I'm going to grab this. All right. I can't wait to do this, man. I'm so excited. Everybody look. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Rotate your phone, it says. Okay. So we're going to go right here. If it switches on me. All right. So here we go. We got the wheel. And we're backwards. That's weird. But that's all right. We're doing it live. Let's switch it here. Ready? Boom! We swapped. Okay. So here we got the wheel. We got the 56 names. Okay. Right here. All it takes is look at the little Nuzzy logo right there. So all it's going to take is one little quick. You see the names? They're cycling. Completely random. Yes, we have family on here, but they do support us, so we're going to put them in the giveaway. That's just how it works. Okay.
Spin.
So here we go. Let's spin it, guys.
Spin. Big
Good
money, big
luck.
money.
Here we go. Spinning. Where's it going to stop? Nobody knows. Good luck to all 56 of you. The winner will get the Davante Adams signed helmet. Where's it going to go? 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 I hope it's me. Just kidding. I'm not in it. There's a Sabatino Nuzzy 3, and it's my dad, but he's not. Doesn't look like it's going to land on him.
Here we
go. Let's see. Could it be Alex Miller? Could it be Larry? It's gonna be. Could it be Robert?
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be Robert Styles.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness! Robert Styles is the winner. He's cooking today, right now. Holy hell!
Let's go live in the kitchen.
Let's go live. Let's do it. No. Live in the kitchen. Robert Styles, congratulations, my friend. Bobbert, you gotta come out here and that's too funny, man. That's too funny. Winner, chicken dinner. Robert Styles is the winner of the helmet. Interesting. Holy cow, that was fun. I want to do that again. I wish we had some more stuff to give away. All right, so we will eventually. I'm just going to filter here. Bear with me, kids.
Bobbert wins.
Bobbert is a lucky guy. All right, he's a lucky guy.
Yes, he is.
So, Bobbert Styles with the win. That is unbelievable. I kind of want to go tell him, but we'll wait a little bit. That is too funny. I know a lot of you were watching for that, and I hope you enjoyed it. We definitely
we'll
did.
do more of those.
We're gonna do more of those as the time as the days go on, and we want to definitely do some more giveaways.
Get him in here real quick.
Maybe we can get Robert in here. Patrick's gonna go try and. He's way too busy. He's got 3 tickets.
He's in the weeds.
He's in the weeds. Congratulations to Robert. That is too cool. So Robert Styles is the winner of our helmet giveaway. Remember, guys, talk about giveaways. We got that top 20 going on. I've got about 4, 5, 6 lists. I know I had some people telling me they were going to send them in. We probably should get up to around 15 lists today, which is pretty good. So hopefully you guys can send those in for us. And again, congratulations to Bobbert. The draft, we will go live tonight, breaking down the picks. We're going to go live tomorrow.
Yeah, going to post a 2-round mock later today.
Yes.
So we'll have that up.
2-round mock from Patrick. If you want to keep, I know you got the 2-round mock going. We got this. I want to thank everybody who tuned in.
Yep.
We really appreciate it. We're having a blast. Jason here, Robert, Tia, Emily, everybody that's here. We really appreciate the support, guys.
Tuned in.
And it's
all the people that were in the contest.
It's been a lot of fun, a lot of shares, a lot of stuff like that. So
and YouTube, we're almost at 300 views on the last show.
That's pretty interesting.
That would be our
400 on Facebook, which is great.
Without a boost.
No boosting.
It's organic views.
Very organic. Actual people. That's too funny that Robert wanted.
And thanks again to Outback Steakhouse.
Brian says that he's burning burgers. That's too much. Oh man, Jason's dropping food all over himself. This is insane. This is crazy. This was so much fun. But I still can't believe it, man. That guy wins everything. That's crazy. But
thanks again to Outback.
Yeah, thank you Outback for coming in.
We're coming through. Another restaurant. We'll probably do the show here in the next coming months. I don't know if we'll.
So not yet. I am in talks with them. We definitely want to go different places to do it, different settings.
And then we'll do giveaways.
And we'll do giveaways on there. Yes, a little sneak peek there from Jason. Very subtle. So like we said, the Devontae Adams goes to Robert. Awesome. The JSA COA with it. The picture of him signing it. So that's all we got, I think, guys. The draft is tonight at 7. We're gonna go live. We're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be talking with you guys, thinking what you think. We're gonna be posting all crazy day today. This is our Christmas. This is this guy's Christmas. I know that. Up until you had a daughter, maybe. Then when she came through, it was Christmas had a little more feeling. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So. Thank you guys for coming in, Jason. Everybody, thanks for coming out. We appreciate you guys, and hopefully we do more of this stuff. Yeah. We're gonna work on another giveaway soon, maybe in a month or so. And then when we get towards the NFL season, it's all no holds barred. It's gonna be crazy. 2 or 3 shows a week, everything. So thank you guys again. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna go turn this feed off. And I think Patrick's got one more thing to tell you, as we always do. Ask on All Prime. Peace.